back, and I think we just barely missed the follow. Thank you for the follow. I really appreciate it. The goal now is to beam back down to that planet and get those couple of quests done. And I certainly don't need to be doing this. I know that this is not hyper efficient in terms of the payback for the time that I'm spending, but whatever. I like doing the little mini quests, and there tends to be some good pickups along the way. Whoa, whoa. You'll have to rewatch all the previous videos. I mean, this is part 12 now, and they're all an hour long, so it might be more than you really wanna do. But my thought was, Starbound is such a relaxing game. I'm gonna kill this bird because it's gonna give me something big. Starbound is such a relaxing game that I could totally see people just like having them on in the background when they're doing something more productive. That's what I do with a lot of the streams that I watch, is they're just kind of background noise for me. And so I figure like maybe there are people out there like that where just having some Starbound in the background, you know, I don't expect anyone to actually watch an hour of this. Writing mods takes a lot of time. I totally believe you. I used to be really big into modding some smaller games. I was big into Diablo 2. I worked on some mods there for a while, and I started to get into Skyrim scripting, but I don't have the... I'm not smart enough, let's put it that way. So I'll have to see what these saplings look like so that I can separate them. So it's this kind of shape. Those are the big trees. What do you know? More quests. Deliver this note to the person who's standing right next to you. Okay. Avian emblem. There you go. And then, who needs it? This person right here. Look at that. Easiest reward bag of my life. Wow. It's a Greg? First off, that sword is absolutely ridiculous. Oh my god. So I need to get him on my crew. I have never seen a Greg that you can recruit. And again, that sword looks supremely devastating. Oh, you need it again? Vibrant Feather Bundle. And deliver the Vibrant Feather Bundle. There's mods that let you steal NPCs' clothes and weapons. That seems a little bit cheap in this case. Because that sword looks absolutely insane. And it also looked like it was one-handed. People ask me for feathers a lot. Okay. Cool story. Another quest. What do you want from me? Yeah, I'll do it. Have to trade someone. Caught in the swamp. Bulka the Sly Sailor Bulka the Spider Droid. Alright. Okay, I'll take the help. Oh my god. There we go, and then being like an errand boy seems like such a waste. Like, don't you recognize that I can do better than that? But whatever. You always get a reward bag out of it. Is there something that wants me down here? No. There are a lot that want me to go to this hut in the swamp, though. Yeah, I do think that doing these quests is silly, but it is relaxing, and that's definitely why I do. Oh, these people are all gonna die. It's gonna be bad. Ooh, this is like a lot of radiation. That guy's gonna die. Yeah, sniffs resistance. Alright, well, I guess we'll just wait here until that, if you create your own village, you can get quests from them too. Yep! Yeah, that was actually initially my plan. Early on, I had told myself that to create my first base, I was going to find a barren planet around a really high-threat star. So I found a barren planet orbiting around a frozen star, which is extreme difficulty. Turns out it was only tier 4, which was really not what I was hoping for. So it's probably not where I'm going to make like an NPC village. Wow, all those dead people. Oh, really? There were only a couple. What do you bet that Zeltzin is one of the guys that died? Oh, hey, cool. I created a mod that increases max threat levels to 10. Baron level 10 is weird. I imagine it's very strange, but I just thought that in terms of creating a little settlement, it would make a lot of sense to do it on a barren, high-threat planet, because then it's my understanding that the quests and rewards that you get are based off of that tier. So it would be pretty convenient. Yeah, so Todiako is presumably dead, right? Because there is no quest marker for him, so it looks like we will be abandoning. I would much rather have a reward bag than an owl wall clock, but I'm right? Okay, good. I am not always correct, so it is nice to be correct. You know, one thing I haven't understood is there has not been music. You know, there... Actually, I wonder, did I... Nope, music is on. Okay, so you got lost. There's the Spoder's Boat. Oh my god. Dude, it knocked out my shield in one hit. Will be unfair. Alright. A static cell. And then this is the merchant that traded. Yeah. Then we'll see if there's anything else. I think there were a bunch of quests that were saying, like, hut to the east. So I wonder if there are any more. Okay, so that one's done. I found that guy. Got that. Okay, so that's in the Swamp West. Ore Mason, Ore Mason, Ore Mason. Okay. So we're done with that little bundle of quests. I like being able to knock out a couple at a time. It makes it feel a lot more rewarding. I also really like the ones where you have to go kill someone, because sometimes you actually get a mark that is like an actual high-level creature, or like, I don't know if you'd call it like a boss. but they tend to have 3 drops, and they seem random, and those ones always feel a lot more rewarding. No. Best planet for base in Frackin universe is Strange Sea with best liquids, high threat terraformed into Eden. Interesting. I had only, on my last character, I had only just started getting to the point where I could terraform, because it's like very high level materials to get some of those terraformers, and I was just getting there. Now I need to get woven fabric. Man, that's annoying. Okay, so we'll beam up, and then we'll beam back down to my base. I don't like having to do this. I wish there was a way where you could just, like, bring up a thing. The only option there is putting a teleporter down every single place you want that. So we need 6 woven fabric. Here are some. I got cacti. There's a mod for everything, isn't there? My mod list would definitely be bigger, but I kind of just took the big popular content mods. Yeah, Starbound definitely feels underdeveloped. I think, like, Starbound has so much potential, but, like, the devs kind of abandoned it. And that sucks. Just, like, a game that's Terraria, but randomly generates all of the planets. Like, you don't have to go into the menu. Like, that's what's so weird about Terraria. Like, sure, you can make infinite planets, but it's not, like, part of the game. It's part of the menu. And that feels so odd. It feels so much better to have it be integrated into the actual game. Whatever, it's arguably better. You can help me with mods. Yeah, you'll have to, I don't know, like, send me a message on Twitch or leave a comment on one of the YouTube videos or something, and just give me some suggestions, because I was just going by, like, the top mods of all time, just for sake of ease. That is very odd. But quality of life stuff, I would definitely be interested in. I guess the only issue would be, it would need to be stuff that I can install mid-playthrough, because I would really hate to start over at this point. If I just put all my woven fabric back. Okay. We beam back down. This is annoying. This is probably going to be the last little bit that I do. And then my next order of business here, which I really should have done while I was on my base planet anyways, I want to make the ship component assembler and start getting some crew beds so that I can get that weird avian Greg with the giant sword. Because I think that's going to be a good time. And this early on, like, normally I know that those companions are kind of worthless, but this early on, like, they're going to be good. Who's texting me? All mods can be installed while playing. Yeah, I guess that is a good point. You need to, like, warp away from wherever you are, is what I've read for a lot of them. I guess some, like, build your own ship you couldn't install mid-game unless you deleted your ship file or something like that. And I'm an idiot, so I would probably screw that stuff up. That would be my concern. I'm not a smart man. I don't think you actually use... Hey, look at that. There's a chest under here that I never noticed. Wow. How serendipitous. An empty air tank. Very cool. Completely useless items. Whatever. For teleportation, go with WTM. Oh, that's the guy who was lost. Convenient. No, don't die, you freaking idiot. At least we're close. Okay, good. Sometimes you have to trek halfway across the planet to save them. Greg. Go, Greg. Underground sewer? Alright, another mysterious, deadly alien. And another guy wants to help me. Alright. Another underground sewer? Okay. WTM. I'll have to... Let me write that down real quick, actually, so I don't forget. Do I have a good thing to... Yes. WTM. Teleport mod. Alright. I have it written down. Next update will let you teleport to bookmarked places. Now you can only teleport to places marked with WTM. Okay, so that's a really handy... That'll be a good update, for sure. I suppose you could just mark with all of... You could mark all of your bookmarks with WTM. Friendship acquired. Alright, what are you making? A parcel. A tiger mask? Wow. I mean, okay. If that's how you want to look, bro, you do you. Combinable augments is interesting, but if you go overboard, it makes you OP. Yeah, that sounds really cool. I can imagine it makes you really OP in Frackin universe, especially. Just due to the fact that some of the augments get really good, and resists are really good. I don't like that at all. Ouch. Let's try to not die. That's my strategy. Well, the guy who was going to help me, I think it was... Oh, he's not dead yet. He's not dead yet. Okay, but 10 tickets. Great. Very good. That gun is not cool at all. Do I have, like, just a frickin' rocket launcher or something? No, stop. I can do that. Haha! I will destroy you. That's slick. Whee! That's a little bit on the easy side now. If you're into gathering outfits, naked gun, and if you want their weapons, there's upgradable patch. I'm gonna starve to death. Oh, crap. Oh, those were all my peaches. No. Guess we'll eat a bunch of alien fruit. Okay. Very interesting to me that Glitch are still able to eat a typical omnivorous diet. So let's get that. That orb going. Woo! And then what's the other thing? Energy aura? What is that even going to do? Presumably increases my energy. So cheesy. But look, they're dropping all sorts of goodies. So many goodies. It looks like a bunch of Precursor furniture. Oh, and the Precursor Hookshot. That's going to be insane. Very helpful. Proximity scanner. I don't even know what that is. Tiny touchscreen. Tip Balur. Oh, I got the Precursor freeze gun. How neat is that? How neat is that? So it is good that we got the hook shot. Very convenient. Okay, what else did he say? One of the versions of difficulty overhaul to make the game more challenging. Yeah, I've looked at difficulty overhaul, but it always seems like there's all these weird consistency issues with it. Frackin universe makes strange seas random again. Name of the mod that makes strange sea planets interesting again. Why are they not interesting? I honestly don't know. I haven't played Frackin universe for very long. Was there a time where they were much different? I'm going to turn this quest in, and then we're going to work on getting some crew beds on my ship. Strange sea planets could contain any liquid. Oh, and they can't now? So you have oil, Arceus fuel, or liquid iron. Now it's only plasmic fluid? Really? That's really oh. No, why am I using rope? In fact, I don't ever need rope again, now that I have the ridiculous Precursor Hookshot. Woo! Look at me go! Doesn't go all the way up to the sky. Darn it. That'd be crazy if you're just like going along like this and you actually latch onto something eventually. Okay, we're beaming up. I guess I hadn't realized that. I had been on some strange seas, but I didn't realize it was always plasmic fluid. Ship component assembly is what I need. Okay, it's daytime, so that's not working. This orchid is gonna pop any moment. So let's snag that queen out. Put a new one in. Then here is a bumblebee, I suppose. Do we want to just do the bee? Sure. More planet. I do have more planet info. I totally agree that that is like basically a necessity. I don't know how you would do without it. Ship component assembly: tungsten, copper wire, copper bar. So 6 tungsten bar, copper wire, silicon board, copper bar. Okay, I should have enough tungsten then. Copper. This is the one. Okay, I do have silicon boards, and I need some amount of copper wire. Let's just take half of it. Except I need to actually smelt some of this stuff. Macro chip is must-have if you'll be doing any more complex wiring. Okay. I actually don't do a lot of complex wiring, but that might be something I want to do if I'm going to be trying to do more of some more automation stuff with ITDs. Have to look into that. Let me write some of this stuff down. Make strange C's. Great again. Macro chip. What else? Difficulty overhaul. And gathering outfits. Naked gun. If you want weapons, there's upgradable patch. I'll look at combinable augments, but yeah, I don't want to simplify the game too much. Like, I think the Borderlands shield already does a lot to make the game a lot easier. Alright, so we've got the ship component assembler. Nothing else I can do there. What I'm actually going to do here is I'm going to snag everything there. I'm going to snag a lot of this stuff. Mostly just anything that I think actually gets used in upgrading some of the benches. I don't really know what all of these will do. That shouldn't be there. It should be here. And then some of this stuff I'll take. The crystals I don't think I really need. Let's take these just in case. Alright. Instant crafting. Oh boy, it can make so many things. I don't need colony deeds yet. I will need the ship stuff though. Let's do this. Whoa, okay. Oh, it's just all of those random ship components. Okay, that's all those. Wow, I can't make any crew deeds. I need canvas. That's bogus. Bogus. Well, unfortunately, the only way I know of to do that is to just straight up buy it. Canvas is rough because you need, what, you need cotton? Maybe you don't need cotton for canvas. What do you need for canvas? You need cotton for canvas. Yeah, okay. And cotton wool is, I'm not really swimming in it quite yet. Nelly, this is not cute. I stare at your face. Comedy script is for a quest, actually. So what does this say? This is an ancient... They have never been a bright species. Interesting. It doesn't really tell me anything. It's just precursor stuff. Shell guard. Shell guard I have. Yep, I like shell guard. I haven't really investigated it very much because it seems like shell guard is pretty self-contained. Like, it doesn't add things to the overall game. You need to actually go into the shell guard areas to explore. The only thing I've really noticed is that you do find a ton of the shell guard crafting items. It does feel really well done, but it actually kind of bothers me that it doesn't use vanilla crafting. But I haven't investigated it enough to maybe explore that yet. What does this guy want? Oh. He wants a filing cabinet. Okay. Filing. Okay, cool. So I don't have my storage matter with me, so I can't make it. Very good. Very good. Very cool. And that is starting the ranger-y thing. Okay, so canvas is expensive, but it's going to be a heck of a lot easier buying it than it is going to be to make it. And I need to do something to start getting some cotton fiber. I could buy a bee refuge. That's a lot just for the canvas. Oof. I need to get rid of the bees in my inventory. I have a heck of a lot of bees. We can go back to the science outposts. Dump some of those. Yeah, see, like, orchid queens give you bee flower heads, but then if you have, like, a young orchid queen, right, it's just gonna give you pixels. Really dumb. Yeah, so I think all of these are good to go. I'm not gonna worry about it. We're just going to go all in. And then we should have some drones. Not a lot, but 2,500, that helps offset the cost of that canvas. And then we can just dump some of these small stacks. Perennial crops, automatic replant. That sounds very convenient. I would do a lot more farming if I had a mod like that. From here, can't do that yet. Okay. Nothing else I can do then in the science outpost. Back to our base. This just feels so slow. Like, I know it's really not that bad, but it feels slow. Oh. Okay, so then let's see if I can get a reasonable honeybee out of this. We need better than Better than Wild. 122.41. That is a little bit of an upgrade. I'd prefer production, frankly. Okay, well, we won't use that for sure. So that was all we got. Oh, I don't want to use that many though. 5. Except now it's nighttime. God dang it. Every frickin' time. Okay, now I can make crew deeds. There. I have 5 crew deeds. Then that means I need to make some beds. Yeah, let's upgrade that. Titanium looks nice. That's a lot of woven fabric, though. Universe scanner allows you to zoom into unexplored systems. That almost seems kind of cheap, though. Like, there should be a cost to going into a system that you think is going to be good. At least in my opinion. I can understand the allure of something like that, but... let's just throw a dry sand in there. Okay, and then what else do I have that can... Oh, you're not quite done with dirt, so let's add more dirt. It was hard to implement that, sadly. I mean, I totally understand. I think a lot of players would want that. Like, I can see that being important. I think I might actually just like this better. Because it actually, like, does more than just the basic thing. Ability to search for planet with specific stats. That would be insane. Another thing I've been wanting for a while is... Yeah, I guess really just the ability to search for certain stats, or, like, keywords, even. Just, like, I really, you know, like, highlight a system that has a proto-world, right? Like, I want to look for proto-world and then have it highlight the systems nearby. Because that's been something that's sometimes just really annoying with how many planet types there are in Frackin Universe. I don't think dead soil can get sifted. Let me double check. Oh, it can. Okay. I'll leave it down here. Stuff that can get sifted, I put on the bottom. Can get some poop from the raw sewage. And then now what I want to do... It's not really polished, but it works. If you want to try it, you can send it to me. Yeah, if... Again, I don't know much about modding, but if it's the kind of thing like it's not going to harm my save file at all, whether I plop it in or take it out, I'd be fine with that. Fine with checking it out a little bit. What we need to do now is... Okay, I've got quite a few hull panels. This is good. I need to make some space for crew. And now that I think about that, I don't know how I'm going to do that. Maybe I'll do it up here. That's not tall enough. Great. I know that if I, like, go out, I'm gonna die. So we're gonna do this kind of thing. Okay, that's fine. And then we'll do the background. No, it doesn't want background. Oh yeah, I have to do that first. Like that? No? No, it's gonna need me to do another. That's gonna look terrible. Cool. Gosh, this this is gonna look so bad. Whatever. Worst thing I could do is break your star map. Okay, it's not what I would want, but these are going to be some really Spartan rooms. Let's just put it that way. Woo! Look at this beauty. All the doors I have are cell doors. Okay, well, oh, I did get a fridge. That will be helpful. Then all of, oh, my alien fruit went bad. We can eat those steaks, and then like all of this stuff that's gonna go bad soon. Let's just dump it in here for now. And that went bad. Don't throw rotten food. Why? What do you use it for? Is it fertilizer? Is it good fertilizer? Because I was always using like advanced fertilizers. When I was doing stuff with growing trays. Those are way better. I assume the advanced fertilizers are way better. I guess like, okay, I won't throw rotten food anymore. But I haven't used, yeah, for starting it's not bad. I haven't done any growing tray stuff. I haven't done any of that yet. Let's save these. It'll be very nice to have those not go bad. I guess like the peaches are fine to go bad, right? They're not worth anything. And that'll be some stacks of rotten food then, I guess. So what does a crew room actually need? I think you can recruit crew without actually having the stuff you need in there. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't remember. There. I do not have a bed. Okay, so then what we're going to do, which this actually makes me feel kind of bad, I'm going to do like that, and unfortunately there is going to be a cell door separating the rooms. So we'll go boop and boop, and there is our first 2 rooms for crew members. I need beds and lights. Okay, lights I can do. Lights I can do. that. And do that. Then it's yelling at me to have beds. Man, that sucks. Means I've got to make some beds. More farming, revitalization, way more plants, better cooking, and food with positive effects. Oh, look at that. Yeah, I would imagine it would need a lot of patches to play well with all of the foods added by other mods. Oh god, the beds want more canvas here. Oh, because it counts as a deed. Okay. But this is where we actually make beds. Let's look for materials available. I'm only going to be able to make one. Very cool. What if we look up bed? I could make an amber bed. It just needs more bee silk. And the bone bed... Yeah, the bone bed looks kind of ridiculous over the top. So, let's get 2 bee silk and 8 bones. Random difficulty planets. That does sound kind of cool. Up my alley. Okay, now we can put the honey drones back in. There. We'll have that going. We'll make a couple of beds. Wow, an amber bed is worth 875. Bone bed is worth 875. Yeah, some of these things I've always thought like that's worth way more than the sum of its parts. Extreme planets, that sounds cool. And far more realistic, I think. Like, a planet is not going to have the same difficulty all the time. We'll dump that dead soil in there. That's still got a ways to go. These are done. Sand is siftable. Loose silt is siftable. That does nothing. Cobblestone will keep. Wet dirt, I don't believe is siftable, actually. Golden sand, we're not going to want to sift anyways. I don't have a lot of, like, large stacks of stuff, which is really odd. But my mining laser sucks. I need to get the upgrade table. That's kind of a real thing. Okay, so let's make another bed, I guess. Just to have a third. And a hatch or a door or something. Can I just look up hatch? Wow. Those are way more expensive than they have any right to be. I'll cannibalize the one that's already in my ship. This will allow me to get the Greg, finally. So, we've been streaming for 45 minutes. And then we need to take out one more. And the hatch just like that. And then that won't fit. Very great. Let's just put it here. Yeah, this ship ugly. Whatever. Perfect fit. Alright, look at that. Now we can have 2 whole crew. If I slap down this, okay, I do have another door. So if I go like this, and then I can slap a bed down, this should count as a usable room. Yeah, that's awesome! That's so great! Now I can have 3 crew. OP. Okay. Realistic planet distribution, try true space. Makes it random, but also realistic. Hot planets will be close to star, cold planets. I know it's great. I know Frackin Universe does something like that too. If you go for it, you also need some add-ons for StarMap to be able to see everything. Okay. I'll make sure I note that. Plus add-ons. It might not be a good idea to add these, especially because I'm advertising a particular mod list starting in the first episode. You'll type them here? Okay, that'd be nice. Ooh, a bee. Aww, it's not a trolled. Not a bee. Just a bug. You're making your game more enjoyable. Yeah. My own, and it's not even like a big concern, but I wouldn't want to be like playing with stuff and have people. No one's watching me anyways, who cares? Let's be real. Yeah, I can add mods in. Alright. Let's go, old Greg. Greg. Assistant Deputy Greg guy. Alright, Greg, you're coming with me. This will be my last little, we'll see what quests I can get from them and if there are any that I actually feel like doing. Easy. Super Elite Warriors, Hut in the Swamp to the west. Okay, so that's Hut in the Swamp. There's a lot of huts in the swamp, broski. 30 timber and a mason queen. I don't even know why I accepted that. I should have declined, because that's not going to happen. 3 plant fiber. Gotta go trade it with someone. Oh boy. So many quests. Alright, this Doober needs it. What a pointless quest. Like, I like having some of them that are that easy, but jeez. Presumably not there. And none of those. Star map zoom slider. If it won't work, complain to me. Okay. star map zoom slider, and full screen star map true space. Okay, it is written. Let's just go down here, because there's at least one quest I need to do down in the sewer again. Cool. Really glad, like, right when I get there, they die. That's great. That's lovely. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. It's not great. I got him. Oh. You have a bunch of garbage that I don't need. But you do have a tier 4 hammer. It's a lot of damage. Do I have the delivery? Oh my gosh, come on. Okay, nothing I care about. I wonder how I should send you this time of filter. It's not insane. Do you have like a Dropbox or something? Or you can upload it to Google Drive and send me the link, right? Like you can PM me the link on Twitch. This might be how I would do it. I got a whole lot of people following me. I also wish there was a way that you could see what the benefits you got from crew members were. Like, I don't even know what this Greg dude is gonna do for me. Okay, so now there is an enemy in the sewer again. That is very poisonous air. You're okay, okay. Where's your bud? Okay, over here. Oh. I need to deliver a message to someone way over on this side. My bad. You got another tiger helm. Really can't talk now. Alright, underground sewer. Come on. It's out this way. Ooh, a steak. Just chilling. Yeah, I'm really surprised that Starbound is not more popular. Like, yes, I recognize the game kind of on its own is sort of broken and not ideal, but man, it's got so much promise. And, like, mods are so accessible. Like, I just clicked buttons and got them on Steam. Like, it was not difficult to do. That gun looks, like, terrifying. No, we're killing you. I'm sorry, I can't trust you. Would have been cool if I could have had him join my ship, but I don't know. I hate when the criminals say that, you know, oh, be nice and I'll join you, and then they're like, ha, psych, and then I die. It's not my favorite. Electric lights. Oh, I need timber. Oh, I'm not getting that Mason Queen, that's for sure. Okay, so we're gonna abandon that one. These will do. Abandon, abandon, abandon. I am not getting 6 or Mason Queens anytime soon. Okay. So now I think we're gonna be smart. Warp up. Get the good old Gregory. There we go. Greg? Greg. I don't know what that means, buddy. You need to be more English. So then we just beam back down immediately, because I think this will be closer to the hut. The hut that we need to find the enemies at. That sword is just absurd. Really? There? Okay, I was like, are you seriously not ever gonna swing that sword? Ooh, I got a sassy beret. Cool. Okay, so those are all those peaches that went bad. Let's eat some canned food. What is this? This must be from Greg. Giving me some defense? That's cool, bro. Oh, thank you for sending the link. Ouch. Great. Very good. Very good and very great. Okay. Oh, the good old Thelian tendril. Nothing else. Yeah, I think that's the all of it. So violated Drodin and super elite warriors. Okay, so that was both of those were there. You know how to apply those, right? Yeah. If you mean mods, yes. You have a ship? What are you, a janitor? I mean, okay. And what are you? An engineer. Okay, so janitor and an engineer. Welcome aboard, me hearties. Well, that's a good way to kind of wrap up finishing that planet. And just looking at the time, it has been another hour and 5 minutes. So, have I played Stardew Valley? Yes, I have played Stardew Valley. I really enjoy Stardew Valley. I haven't played in a long time, to be fair, but I like Stardew Valley a lot. Let's get going. Actually, I take it back. You can stay on the ship. And Greg, you can stay on the ship. Yeah. Yeah, so I think that's as good a place to stop as any. I might be streaming more later tonight, but the plan is to definitely stream again tomorrow. So there's another 2 hours down. Part 12 of presumably a 50-part series is effectively done. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.